morning. So I am going to make some banana bread. I have these bananas that have seen better days while I'm doing dinner. And so I just wanted to show you guys how I do it. Alright, so I have these bananas right here. I have a lot of them, as you can tell that seen better days. But they're at the right time to make banana bread or banana muffins or whatever. I am actually going to make banana muffins this time. But it's going to be the same recipe. Just obviously I'll put them in a muffin tin. The recipe I am going to do, I did only it by one, times it by one, but I think I have too many bananas. So we're going to see if I have enough to make 2 batches, and I'll just times the recipe by 2, but I didn't measure everything out for 1. So we will see. So let's start off by mashing these bananas and seeing how much bananas we have. So let's do that. So I'm going to start off by just taking the banana and peeling it. Now I got to get myself another bowl because I do have to put these in the compost outside. Get the potassium in my soil. So I just check the banana, make sure nothing's really, really nasty on it, and I throw it in. And whatever is really gross, I probably just give to the chickens. I do have a couple of bananas over there already for the chickens because they were not the greatest. I have a feeling this is going to be more. This should be probably enough to make 2 batches, which will be nice because I can probably freeze some for another time. See, these are questionable because they are like kind of moldy. So I don't know. I might just, chickens probably would like those. I'm just too scared to try them. Let me peel the ones that I know would be good. And then I'll open up the other ones. Yeah, that one's good. This one's super soft, so. Oh, yeah. Super soft. Still looks pretty good to me. Alright. Now these 3 are questionable. Yeah, see, I don't like the way they look. Alright, so I was recording, so I thought anyways. But I got my potato masher, and I mashed the hell out of these potatoes. Oh my god. These bananas, you can see. So it's kind of like a runny consistency. You guys can use a fork. You can use whatever you can find your hand to mash these potatoes. They're soft, so they're going to mash really nicely. So now I am going to make the bread. I do have to preheat the oven to, I believe it's 350. Okay, so I am not going to measure how much is in here. I do need, the recipe calls for 2 cups and a third, but I always usually do like 2.5 cups, but this might be a little over that. It might be maybe 3 cups, but I don't mind the extra, and neither does my family, so I'm not going to take any of it out. However, what I am going to do is transport, no, that's not the right word. I'm going to, let's see if I can show you guys. I'm going to put it in here. That way, I can use this for the mixing. Maybe I should measure how much, just so I know, because that might actually be, I don't know. Maybe not, maybe it is. I'm going to measure just so we know for sure how much is in there. So what I need to do now is just cream the sugar. My butter is a little hard, so I am going to stick it in the microwave for a couple seconds to soften. Oh shit. All right, so I have a 3/4 cup of my homemade brown sugar. In goes that. All right. Now I'm putting my halfway melted, half soft butter. Usually I leave my butter at room temperature, but I didn't have any today, so I had to go to the store and it just didn't get soft in time. All right. Now we're just gonna beat those together and cream it up. All right, so that is my butter and sugar cream together, so it's nice, light and fluffy. I'm going to scrape down the edges. There we go. You can see it better that way. All right. Now, it says to incorporate my banana. I am going to measure, just so I know. All right. So, that's 1 cup. You guys, I might have been right when I said 3 cups. It's another cup. Let's just pour it in. You guys, how crazy is that? No, if I scrape all that out, it's going to be like 3 cups. So I'm okay with 3 cups in there. Extra banana flavor is not going to be a bad thing. So it's probably going to be a little extra moist too, which is always a plus. Because we hate dry stuff in our house. Any baked goods dry are no good. So we're just going to mix this together. I'm going to blend it a little bit. All right, it says 2 eggs, so I'm just gonna put my eggs in. 1. These are store-bought eggs, you guys, if you're curious, because my big hens are not laying yet. They're still too young, and the only eggs I get right now are small eggs. So. All right. Now, the original recipe for this calls for 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I, however, am using 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of bread flour. I'm going to put that in, and then it called for a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So in there goes. Okay. And now we're just going to mix it, make sure it all got incorporated from the edges. All right, now we're going to get our tins ready. What is it? Yeah. It's banana bread. Well, I'm making muffins. Banana muffins.
Gross at first.
Because it's just the batter. Alright, you guys, so I just have these cheap little dollar store tins right here. Trying to see if I can get them both in. Alright. And I have my silicone. I just don't know how many I have. We're about to find out. So we have 1,
that with silicone?
to, yeah.
Not like paper?
Mm-mm.
You butthead.
We are going to actually put these in here. Butter them up. I'm actually just going to butter them all up. Alright. Butter them up. And then we're going to pour I'm making such a mess. I think what I'm going to do is just make bread with the rest. Whatever I can't fit in these tins. Or, actually, I have a better idea, which I'll show you in a minute. And I got all that still left. So like this is only half the batter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on a cookie sheet. I'm going to put them in my preheated oven. That's at 350. I'm going to bake them for 15 minutes and check on them. As I put them in the oven, I forgot my husband asked for nuts. So I got pecans, and that's what I'm going to use. I didn't put them in the batter for the simple fact that not everybody in my household can have them. So I'm just going to put them on top. Alright guys, so I have this baby cake pop maker. So I decided I'm just going to make little cake balls with this banana bread. Hasn't been used in a while, so I'm just gonna do a little touch up. There we go. Everything else looks good. So now I'm just going to spray the top and bottom. And we're going to pour the batter. I just wait for the green. So it's on, the light's on, let's check it out. Bam. Oh, let's see if we can get these out though. They're really soft. But if you, let's see, cut them open, are they cooked? They are not. All right. Let's flip them and bake them a little bit longer. All right, it's green. Let's pull another one out. And let's cut it open. It looks cooked to me. Okay, so I was just checking it and it was completely raw on the top. I was not happy, did not turn them over. I just put it down for another go. The light kind of just stayed green. But then I had an idea. I took out my bundt cake maker. You guys, I have all kinds of little makers because of my mom. She's obsessed with these things, so I have them handy. So I grabbed that, I sprayed it down, and I decided to use this instead. And honestly, in my opinion, they came out better than the cake pops. However, they both were really good at the end, but I gave up on the cake pops because they were taking too long. And I just stuck with the bundt cake. So we had some of the balls and then some of the little bundt cake donut looking ones. So it was successful. So these I just took out and I kind of called it quits after this with these balls. It was completely cooked at this point. And here are the muffins with the nuts. Then these are the balls that we did. And then these are the little donut bundt cake ones.